Hi YouTube, because I grew up in the 80s, obviously most of the toys and things that I've wanted to collect back are from that period, and all the coolest toys I consider are from then. People quite often ask me though, are there any cool toys that were made in the 90s and onwards? And I say yes, there were. For example, these guys, the small soldiers. I'm just going to do a run through with you in this video. This was a job lot that I got on eBay fairly recently. So here we've got Archer. This is the small version of Archer, and he's got his bow down here. This bow is not particularly easy to source. Quite often you just find the figure on his own. He's got a couple of other weapons as well. So there's one that I've got here on his back. I think there's at least another one you can buy. So I'll try and source that separately at a different time. There's a larger scale version of Archer which I've got here as well, and you can put batteries in this guy and he'll talk and that kind of thing. But I think personally I still prefer the small version because he's the one that ties in with all the rest of the other figures. There is a larger version of Chip Hazard as well, but I haven't got him yet. I probably will buy him separately too. So I'll just pan back a little bit and you can see the difference between the large Archer and the small Archer. There's quite a considerable size difference. There you go, here's the big one, here's a little one. So all of the figures that I'm going to show you at the beginning of this video are the Gorgonites, who are the goodies. This guy here, you might consider that he doesn't really look like a goodie, but he is. He's called Freakenstein. He's one of my kind of favourite characters just because he's so kind of grotesque and weird and interesting. So you've got loads of cool bits there on his backpack. This particular one has got an arm missing. His foot's all kind of twisted up because he is like a freaky character. So I need to buy an arm separately to go in there. He's got a few other bits and bobs that attached to him that I haven't got yet either. Okay, there is a larger version of the ocular figure. This little one just comes on like a vehicle. So I bought the vehicle quite cheap and then I just pulled this little ocular off it so that at least I've got an ocular in my collection until I get the big one. Okay, this next character is called Flatchew. He's pretty cool because he's really brightly coloured, you know, bright red, orange and yellow kind of colours. And then you can see he's got this massive axe, absolutely huge. That's really cool that I managed to get that in the job lot. And if you have a look, there's this one has got this bit on the back. Now that bit quite often gets missing when you buy the figure. Make sure it's got that bit on it because if you try and source that little bit separately, it's really hard. Okay, and he comes with this little kind of mini character called Nibbles. I really like this guy as well. He's like really cool shape. He looks really grumpy, and you know the purple colours are brilliant as well. That's one of the things that I like most about these kind of small soldiers figures is just how brightly coloured they all are. They stand out really well in a collection. This next guy is called Slamfist, and he's a guy in the movie that talks really slowly. So he's like, "Hello, Archer." So I really like the guy. He's got that massive rock kind of fist on one side, and then this other side, he has a weapon which I haven't got yet, so I'll buy that separately as well. The next figure is a big purple rhinoceros called Punch It, and he's a great figure when you look at all his sort of mottled colours and things. Again, really bright, really stands out. This particular one I was quite lucky because it comes with this backpack, and the backpack bit is the bit that quite often goes missing. Talking of things that quite often go missing, the next small figure down here is called Scratch It, and because he is so small, he quite often is misplaced. But he's a nice little figure, really cool little grin on him. The only thing is he doesn't stand up very well, so you find that you have to lean him on things. His legs get a bit sort of bent and twisted, and yeah, he just doesn't stand up. This next figure is another one which, if you haven't seen the movie, you could look at him and from his overall appearance, you might assume that he's a baddie, but he's not. He's another one of the Gorgonites. He's called Insaniac, and yeah, he acts quite insane in the movie. If you have a look here, this is one of the chains that he comes with. This is probably the best chain because it's got the ball on the end with the spikes. He does come with another chain as well, which I'll buy separately. So Insaniac has a little kind of mascot figure as well here called Miniac. Again, he runs about like a bit of a nutter. There is another version of Insaniac over here who's called the Witch Doctor version, and he's quite nice because he's really bright, vivid blue. He comes with a couple of bright orange shield type things that I need to find on eBay at some point. Okay, like I said, all of the figures that I've shown you so far are the Gorgonites, who are the goodies in the movie. I'm now going to show you the baddies, who are called the Commando Elite. They're like these soldier characters. There's quite a few in the movie, but there's not that many that you can buy. So we've got Chip Hazard at the front here, who is the main kind of leader of the Commando Elite. If you have a look at him, he's got really good kind of angular face, really cool character, really kind of grumpy looking. Again, he should come with a gun, but I haven't got that yet either. So he's got really cool, camouflage uniform and just these really nice massive black boots, and just the way his fists and everything are kind of clenched. He's in a real good pose. Okay, the next guy here is called Brick Bazooka. Again, look at the grin on this guy's face. Really kind of mean looking. And similar sort of like combat uniform and everything. Nice big black boots. So they all look really good together, these guys. This one has got this interesting feature where you can spin his head round. Goes all the way round. And then he becomes this massive gun. And you can see his face there on the front. Just as a like kind of flat picture. But it really looks quite interesting like this in his sort of gun form. When I first bought these figures, I didn't realise that he actually did this, so it was quite an interesting moment when I discovered that he did. Obviously, as somebody who's really more interested in the weirder creatures, when I watched Small Soldiers when I was younger, I really preferred the Gorgonites. They were the ones that I loved, and they still are. The soldiers don't appeal to me anywhere near as much, but it's nice to have the figures. Okay, this guy's called Nick Nitro, another real kind of angry looking soldier guy. Look at that face, look at those kind of angry eyebrows and a Mohican. And also look at this really cool big tattoo on his arm, kaboom, pretty cool. Anyway, those are the main Commando Elite figures. Like I said, I'll try and get Chip Hazard as the larger figure as well. There is another character, I can't remember his name, but he's really rare and he goes for like hundreds of pounds. So I don't know if I'll buy him unless I see him accidentally listed cheaper. If you haven't seen the Small Soldiers movie, I thoroughly recommend it. It's like a really great family movie. It's about a whole load of toys that come to life, basically. Check out my other toy videos that are mainly from the 80s if you get a chance. Hit subscribe to see anything that I post up in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.